Welcome, travelers! Come, sit and listen before you journey on. Let me tell you about Vux'Sla, a region bordering the arcane wastelands. Let me give you a quick guide through their history, their people, politics and quirks. History of Vux'Sla. Their history is as follows. The settlers came to the land before the arcane wastelands were formed. Nothing else is known. The arcane wastelands were a paradise back then, which attracted a lot of attention. Eventually, it escalated into a devastating war. When the conflict over the arcane wastelands became too much, the magic in the realm twisted and changed, unleashing a wave of magic radiation that mutated the land, opened portals to strange new planes of existence, and killed most of the previous inhabitants of the arcane paradise. Those who survived were deformed, and found themselves not in the beautiful lands of abundance, but in the nightmare realm of the arcane wastelands. The waves of magic radiation spread across the world but quickly weakened, becoming harmless. The people of Vux'Sla were safe from the worst of it, but the waves still managed to mutate the people, making them grow extra limbs, develop fur, or strange new abilities. In the following years, the people from outside of Vux'Sla grew to distrust the mutant folk, and it took centuries to open up relations with the outside world. It was a dark time for the region of Vux'Sla, filled with strife and struggle. But that hard chapter is now over. A large amount of help came from, at the time, newly formed Guardian Crusaders, who have been tasked with stopping the Wasteland's monsters from invading the rest of the world. And they have done so for several thousands of years. We turn now from their history to look at the present day, starting with the people. The people of Vux'Sla. The people of Vux'Sla are usually very different from one another, from their looks to their voices and acting. If we focus on a single village, we will see that everyone is not only different looking, but also that they are an accepting community. You lost a leg? They won't judge or give you trouble. You have a mental disability? They will help you. Your home burned down? They will give you the helping hand you need. Everyone in Vux'Sla has some kind of problem. The only difference is that those who are mutants usually have benefits. Rock-hard skin makes swords ineffective on you. One's ability to have a perfect memory are useful. It also becomes with some kind of cost. Sometimes the cost is obvious, sometimes it's not. The common folk of Vux'Sla don't have the concept of gender. 1. There is a 40% chance that you will be born with both reproductive organs. 2. Almost everyone has the ability to morph their reproductive organs to the opposite gender. And 3. There is a magic potion that can swap your organs. And please note that the potion does not alter your appearance, only your reproductive organs. The concept of gender is only practiced by the nobility, who try to appeal to the rulers from outside of Vux'Sla. Where the commoners are comfortable with who they are, the lords and ladies use makeup, masks, elaborate dresses, and even surgery to look more normal. It becomes more prevalent the further away you go from the arcane wastelands. The political landscape. The region is not one united kingdom, but many smaller countries fighting against each other. Many tools are used to achieve dominance: marriage, assassination, war, and others. Usually, diplomacy bears most fruit, as the Guardian Crusaders try to prevent wars between countries. So when a war breaks out, it's usually a border skirmish. The realms bordering other nations, like the Dragon Imperium or the Kingdom of Pearls, try to have good relations with them. A marriage with the outsiders and Vux'Sla nobility is sought out by many families. It's one of the most powerful tools to wield against your rivals, demanding respect, awe, and their submission. In addition, good relations with the outsiders result in better trade and help to prevent invasions on one's land. In times of crisis, like an invading army, the realms unite and work together. This level of cooperation is only possible because of the Guardian Crusaders. They are the ones organizing it. As you can tell, the Guardian Crusaders seem to have a lot of control, and they do. They keep the horrors of the Arcane Wastelands at bay and use some of that might to practice control over the Vux'Sla region. It allows them to travel anywhere, speak with the level of authority that even noblemen have to obey. And finally, most important of all, find new recruits and supplies for the Order. It wouldn't be wrong to say that the Guardian Crusaders are the true rulers of Vux'Sla. The magic of the land. Mana waves, what is it? Well, the Arcane Wastelands are the source of magic in the world. All people can learn magic, however, the further away you are from the Wastelands, the harder it is to learn magic. Imagine you are a humble peasant, with not a single clue on how to command magic. One day you decide to travel the world and choose Vux'Sla as your destination. The closer you get to it, the more mana is in the air, the more magic schools you see, and you notice commoners use magic as well. While back at home, it would be lucky to see a nobleman or a professional wizard cast a spell. Then you reach Vux'Sla, and suddenly you sneeze and fire comes out of your nose. Congratulations! You just casted your first spell. As a result, the abundance of mana allows the commoners of Vux'Sla to use weak magic on a daily basis. Imagine a cook who lights the fire in his oven by using a weak fire spell, or a doctor who eases the suffering of his patients with a pinch of healing magic. Unfortunately, the more powerful spells still need more mana and definitely require a greater amount of skill to cast them. Thank you, viewers, for coming and listening to my rambles. I hope that you enjoyed listening and watching this video, and we'll come back for more. Have a nice day.